Okay, going back to item number 2, this is a presentation by, for recognition of Annie Winton. Do we have a representative to introduce us to Annie?
Good evening. I'm Mandy Ballinger. I'm the principal at Livingston High School. Before I introduce Annie, I want to point out on the girls section title for track. If you ever come into the new gym at Livingston High School, you'll see blue banners hanging up over on the west side of the gym. Until this year, we had 4 hanging, and they were all boys banners. This year, we're adding our 5th one, and that's only our 5th blue banner in school history, and it'll be our first girls banner. So it really is a great accomplishment that these girls had this season. So great job, girls. So I'd like to bring Annie Winton up. Annie's being recognized. Annie's being recognized tonight because she was selected as the Sac-Joaquin Section Scholar Athlete. And I kind of want to explain that process a little bit so you can see what a really great honor this is. Livingston High School belongs to the Trans Valley League for athletics. It has 7 schools in it, and each year each school selects a boy and a girl. We take their application in. The 7 principals sit down. We look at all those applications, and we choose one boy and one girl representative to move on to our section. And so Annie was chosen as the TVL Scholar Athlete, which that in itself is a great honor to be chosen, because that's out of all 7 schools in our league. So that means she was the top scholar athlete for girls in our league. So that's a great accomplishment itself. But then each league, which in the Sac-Joaquin section, there are 26 leagues. Each league brings their male scholar athlete and their female scholar athlete to a panel, and the panel chooses one for the whole section. So out of 26 leagues that each have 6, 7, 8 schools in it, Annie was chosen as the top female scholar athlete for the whole section. So not only does that cover 26 leagues, but that's 14,500 square miles of California. So it's a huge chunk of California. We're in a really big section. So she was competing against a lot of great people. But I want to highlight some of Annie's athletic accomplishments as to why she was chosen as that scholar athlete. Annie, during her time at Livingston High School, she graduated last month, so that was awesome. And during her time at Livingston High School, she played 13 varsity sports. So Annie never played on a freshman team or a JV team. She only played varsity sports for us. Her main sports were golf, softball, and girls basketball. And in golf, she was a 3-time all-leaguer, so she made all-league 3 different seasons. Last year, she was the WAC MVP, and then this year she was named the TVL MVP, and then she was also the only golfer in our whole district to qualify for the Masters tournament. In softball, she was a 3-time first-team all-league shortstop. She was the team MVP multiple times. This season, she hit .472 in league. So if you're a baseball or softball fan, you know that that's pretty phenomenal. But Annie's main sport really was girls basketball. And she was a 4-year varsity starter there. And while she was with the team, they won 2 league championships. She was the WAC MVP in 2018, the TVL MVP in 2019. She was also second in the state in the scoring average with 27.1 points per game this season. And then she was selected to play in the Northern California All-Star game that was in Livermore. She finished her high school career with 1,879 points. So that's pretty phenomenal athletic-wise. But the award is also for being a scholar athlete, and Annie finished in the, I think, 13th in her class, so she was also a great student. As part of the process, they also have to write an essay, and Annie wrote about sportsmanship, and her humility as an athlete really came through in that essay and was definitely a defining factor in addition to her athletic accomplishments as to why she won the award. So I want to congratulate Annie Winton.
I guess you don't have to wait for me to call you, huh? You know, some of you folks know I graduated from Livingston High School in 1979, and for some of you, your parents probably weren't even born then, you know, so it's been a long time. But we had fun, you know, in sports, so we did football. And I won't tell you the other activity we had. I told the principal, but I'll probably get in trouble again. I don't want to give any ideas. I'll be contributing to delinquencies or something, you know. So we won't do any of that other stuff. But we had fun, and I'm sure you will always, everybody will remember your best times at school, and then hope you can build on it. And I know you will, because I saw you at the graduation. My daughter graduated at the same time. So, Harley, she knows. So I'm kind of jealous of all the young folks here. They got entire lives ahead of them, and you can make anything out of it you want. There's nothing there that's going to hold you back, you know. And I hope that you make the Olympics, you know. So whatever you want to do, you can do it. Okay. So here you go, Annie, and congratulations.